Hi lads and lasses, this is Spitfire here and welcome to my very first Sundays with Spitfire video. Now these videos are going to be designed for you guys to ask any questions if you maybe have an issue that you need help with, or you'd like to find out a little bit about me. That's perfectly fine. Obviously I won't answer questions that sound too personal, but there you go. But primarily I would like to help as much people as I possibly can as this community builds, and for future videos, if you'd like to leave any questions either in the comments below on YouTube or my Twitter page, that is perfectly fine, and I will try and answer them in next week's video. Now, the questions that I've got here are from Yas Quakeplier. Now, she has been an absolute sweetheart. She's the only one that has asked questions at this stage, but I'm hoping, still hoping that my subscriber level will grow, even if it is slowly, and that more people will start asking questions. But at the moment I'm going to answer all Quake's questions, because she is an absolute sweetheart. She's so nice to myself and some other YouTubers like Susie Lou Game, and that's how I actually first got to know Quake as well, was through Susie's channel. So if you see this by some miracle, Susie, hello. Right, now Quake's first question is, when did you start your YouTube channel? Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I started my YouTube channel first of all in May 2009. It was strictly gaming stuff that I was uploading at that point. I am leaving my old videos up, but if you have a look, you'll see that they're all Resident Evil. I absolutely love Resident Evil, so that's going to be a lot of what's on my channel. So yeah, I've been away from it for quite a while, and I've just recently started getting back into YouTube again. So, question 2. What do you use to make videos? Well, I've got my Elgato HD, which I got a couple of months back, I think. I've tried it out a couple of times. Obviously I'm going to make much better use of it. Hopefully this week I will start getting my gaming videos recorded. Here's hoping anyway. And for editing I've got my YouTube Movie Maker, which I've recently just upgraded to Platinum because I found out the Gold Edition only let me make videos up to 10 minutes long, which was a massive pain in the ass, for lack of a better term. So yeah, that's the two things that I use to do my videos with. Now she asked it the following day, because I said I was still looking for questions from people. She said, will I ask any more questions? And I said, yeah, you can easily ask more questions if you want. So this is the rest of the questions that Quake asked. 1, why are you so nice? That kind of made me giggle, because although I always try my best to be nice, I think it's that classic situation that someone will always try and find your bitch switch. And I am no exception to this, because hence the reason my nickname is Spitfire. So, I mean, I'm not going to hide the fact that I can be a pure bitch to people that persist and purposely wind me up. Now don't get me wrong, I will not go out of my way to be nasty to anyone. In fact, I will go out of my way to help people as much as I can, because like I've mentioned in my, I think it was my intro video back to YouTube, that I have known that feeling of not really having anyone to talk to when I've needed it the most. So I always try and be there for other people because like I said, I've known that feeling of being alone and not having anyone to talk to. So like I said, I try and be as nice to people as I can, and like I said, I'll help anyone as best as I can. So the other question, what is your favourite colour? Actually I have 3 favourite colours. My 3 favourite colours are red, black, and blue is my 3rd favourite. Now, because primarily those are the colours that I actually wear when I'm on nights out. I absolutely love my red and black together, but I like blue and black as well. I'm trying my best to like getting into wearing pink, because I've been told by God knows how many people that I do actually suit pink. I just don't believe it, but then again that comes down to self-confidence as well, I guess. And the other question is, do you think we can change the world? Yes, I do think we can change the world, even if it's in small ways. I mean, the work that people do for charity, even just a kind deed throughout the day, can change people's perceptions and how we see each other. So, yeah, I think we can change the world. For the most part, I think if you want the biggest changes, you need to get rid of the corrupt governments and law enforcements. I think that's one of the biggest problems in this world, because you notice every war in this world bases around greed and power. So yeah, I think if we get rid of the corrupt governments all around the world that we have, and actually elect people that want to make a difference in this darn world, then yeah, I think we can change the world. But subtle things that we can do as individuals and online communities like what we're hoping to build here, like some of my favourite YouTubers have already built. We're slowly changing the world bit by bit, and hopefully it's the kind of message that'll spread, I really hope anyway. Well, that is it for this week's episode of Sundays with Spitfire. Like I said before, if you want to ask any questions for next week's video, please feel free to leave them below in the comments, or you can ask them on Twitter. And if you feel that there is a question that you would like answered, but you don't feel comfortable with having your name mentioned, private mail me on YouTube or Twitter, and I'll see if there's a way that we can work around getting your question asked, but you'll know directly that it is yours without having your name being mentioned. Because I know that some people are very shy and reserved about asking personal questions, even though they do need advice on it. So I will try my best to help as many of you that seek out my help as I possibly can. And if you want to know anything else about me, I'm happy to answer those questions as well, as best I can anyway. So I am gonna sign off here, lads and lasses, so you take care of yourselves, and I hope to see some questions for next week's video very soon. So take care guys, and bye bye.